Pope Francis passed away. How is the atmosphere in the Vatican during the mourning period? Joining by my colleague, CNN correspondent Barbie Nadeau, joined from Rome, Italy. Hello, good afternoon, Barbie. How is the atmosphere in the Vatican during the mourning period?
Good afternoon. You know, it's a very solemn time, obviously. Yesterday and this morning, people are gathering in St. Peter's Square to pay their last respects, to try to be close to each other at this time. We have learned, though, that the Pope will be lying in state inside the Basilica starting on Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. And those people who want to pay their last respects will be able to file past his body inside the church to do so.
So, who are the key global leaders attending or expected to attend the funeral so far?
Yes, the funeral, which is scheduled to be held at 10 o'clock Rome time Saturday morning in St. Peter's Square, will be attended by world leaders. We know that U.S. President Donald Trump said that he will be attending for one, and many other leaders from around the world will be coming to Rome for this event, which, you know, the last time a sitting pope had a funeral of this magnitude was John Paul II when he died in 2005, and we're expecting a very, very large crowd of well-wishers and world leaders to come to Rome to mark this occasion.
Okay, how does the process of selecting a new pope work, and is there already a timeline for the conclave, Barbie?
The cardinals who are in Rome right now are holding a congregation, a series of congregations to make these decisions. And one of the decisions they will have to make is when the conclave will begin. There are 120 voting cardinals who will lock themselves inside the Sistine Chapel to make this decision. These are secret ballots, and you know, they aren't going to be able to take their phones or have any contact with the outside world during this process. And every time they vote and do not come up with a two-thirds majority, they burn the ballots, and the smoke that comes out of the chimney is black. When they finally reach their decision, they put a chemical with those ballots, and that's when we get the famous white smoke that comes out of the chimney of the Sistine Chapel, and that's when we know who the next pope will be.
Yeah, the last question, I've got information from the Vatican press release. It's about 252 cardinals attend for election. How many cardinals actually for the election, for the Pope electing, Barbie?
They have to be under the age of 80 years old, and there are many, many cardinals, obviously, who have passed that, who were in the conclave that elected Pope Francis, who are now too old to elect the new cardinal, or to elect the new Pope, excuse me. And it's a very solemn occasion, and it's a ritual, really a protocol that's gone back for millennia. And electing the Pope is a very serious business, and there's a lot of politicking going on behind the scenes, people who want their man to become the next Pope. But it's anybody's guess who that next leader of the 1.4 billion Catholics around the world will be.
Okay, we're still waiting for the 20 days for election of the new Pope. Thank you for joining us from Indonesia. Barbie Nadeau, CNN correspondent from Rome, Italy. Good afternoon.